Hi, this is Elisa Casella, and it's Wednesday, April 23rd. I received some questions last night via the inbox email, and some this morning. And sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. There are times when I can just respond in an email, but I felt like this really required something a little more visual. So here we are on the main page, Science Tier 1, Session 12, and I've clicked on Session 1. Many of you have worked on the discussion, and I appreciate that. This is a note to me, this 26 new, telling me there's new entries to go read. For the pretest, there are two parts. One is the question, and one is the actual answer sheet. So let's click here for the questions, and you'll see at this point it came up pretty quickly. This is in Google Drive, as you'll notice up here, and some of you are familiar with Google Drive probably, and some not so much, which is fine. This is what my screen looks like. Your screen might look more like this. Whichever way, you should have a print icon here where you're able to click on the print, and it will then format it to be ready for you to actually do a physical print. It's 3 pages, and you can print from here. One thing that some people do is they have 2 windows open. They have this window open with the questions, and they have a second window open with the answer sheet. If that's the way you prefer to do it, that's perfectly fine as well. It makes me a little crazy, but maybe you're better at toggling back and forth than I am. Also, here, let's say, if for some reason you're not seeing these, you should be able to go to File, either Download or Print. I'm hoping some of those options will come up. If you cannot get into Google Doc, I'll be honest with you, you may need to sign up with a Google account. I'm not quite sure of that because I've had Gmail for so long, but that may be something else you need to do. If you're really having trouble with it, email me and I'll see what I can do to email you the pre and post test to get you through this first one. Okay, so you've got your questions, you're ready to take the test. You go back to this initial page and you click on Exam Pretest 1. Oh, it's already open over here, sorry. And you're going to see a window that looks something like this. Sometimes my screens look a tiny bit different. Here you can see, you can start the exam. And what will happen is it's going to bring up an answer sheet for you. Notice this is question number 2. That's the first question. You want to read the question on your document, mark your answer, and click OK. You can also, of course, click Come Back Later. What you will notice about this as well, once you complete this and you submit it, down at the bottom, I'll move this over, it says I'm finished, you click it, it scores it for you. You can take this twice, so it's not an all or nothing. If you feel like, oh shoot, I was just really tired and I really want to see what I know ahead of time, I'm going to retake it. That's perfectly fine as well. Remember, this pre-test is really to see what you know going into it and be able to compare with the post-test, just like we do with our students. Where are the areas where I already have some knowledge? Where are the areas where, wow, I've either really forgotten that or I don't really remember learning that piece? So someone asked the question, how do I know that it's been received? How do I know that my pre-test went in the way that it's supposed to? Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click View as Student, so it's what you would see. You're going to click on Assess anytime you want to see a grade. Okay, so here I am in grades, and I'm going to go to Sample Student so that we can look at that. And here you'll see this is just one that I can use for demonstration. Under pretest, it shows 50 out of 100. So I got half of these right. That's one way to look it up. Reports, you'll see a progress report. This is for an individual and there's nothing to show yet, so I apologize for that. So grades will be one great place for you to look. Please know that as you submit assignments, what you're going to find is that there's not going to be anything showing that it's been received until I've reviewed and put a number on it. And that usually takes a few days. I try to stay right on top of it so that I can give you feedback. Let's take a look at what feedback looks like. Click on Connect, click on Dropbox. So this starts with the one due last. Why? I don't know. We're going to go to the ones that are due first. So let's suppose you've completed and uploaded Moon Phases activity. Notice that here under Moon Phases activity, this is where you hand in your assignment, right here under Hand In. So we're going to stop here. It's already been 5 minutes. I hope this is helpful to some of you who are learning to navigate the system. We don't want your time to be spent navigating the system. We want your time to be spent looking at the information, completing the assignments, etc. So again, if there are times when I can send a quick email that I think will help explain something, I'll do that. At other times, if I think something visual really is needed, I will do that as well. It's up to you whether you would like to view them. They're not required viewing. Just help yourself if you think it will help you. Thank you.